Hey everybody. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that looks really top heavy right here. Let me scoop that. I am top heavy. It's okay. I have abnormally large breasts, I know. Yeah, runs in the family. Okay, so today what I want to talk about is the Mirena IUD and lawn maintenance. Yeah. Okay, so I got my IUD Tuesday, and I got the Mirena, which is the one that it's like a T-shaped thing, has little strings hanging from it. It looks like an anchor almost that they insert into your cervix, and it's a form of birth control. So I got the one that was 5 years. It's 5 years, and this one is 10 years. The 10-year one doesn't have a hormone in it, and the 5-year does have a hormone in it. And I got the one with the hormones because I'm so used to not having a menstrual cycle that I don't want to have one at all. It kind of gets in the way of dealing with what I have to deal with. Like, I can't stop and be like, dang, I have to change my tampon, I have to change my pad. No, I don't have time for that. I'm constantly moving. And I'd rather not have a period. But some women want to have a period. Some women want to know that their cycle is consistent, and I'm just not one of those people. I'd rather not have one. And okay, so yeah, got that out. Wow. And so I went to the doctor Tuesday, got it in. Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all the story. Okay, so my appointment was for first. Okay, Elijah had a doctor's appointment, and I had a doctor's appointment the same day. His appointment was at 11:30. I didn't get there until 11:50 because I was running a little late. But then when I got there, the doctor's office told me, no, we're about to go to lunch. So the lady took forever in a day trying to reschedule me, and I was like, the time you spent rescheduling me, my baby could have went and got that shot and been done with it. I don't even know what that's about. Like, I'm going to need for you to manage your time a little bit better. I swear she spent like 8 minutes trying to find a time for me to come in. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You better get it together. Goodness. Anyway, so then I went to Costco. Then I came back for my doctor's appointment, which started at 1:50, and I got there at 1:30. So, get there at 1:30. 1:50 come. I'm like, oh, they didn't call me back. Okay, cool. 2:15 come. Nobody's called me back. Then 2:30 come. I'm like, excuse me, my appointment was at 1:50. Why have I not been seen yet? And at this point, I'm like, I'm totally irritated because I had to pick my kids up at 3. So 2:30 comes around. They get me in the room, put me in the gown. 2:45 hits. I'm like, this is some BS. I go to the RN, and I'm like, excuse me, could you tell me why my appointment was at 1:50 and it's 2:30, 2:50, 2:45, and I haven't been seen yet? It's almost an hour. What's going on? And her response was, the doctor's with another patient right now who needs her. Ma'am, don't tell me no mess like that. I don't give a darn about that other patient. I have my schedule going. I have my infant baby with me, who probably shouldn't even be here in the doctor's office with me. Then I had to pick my 3 children up at 3 o'clock. My other 2 children up at 3 o'clock. I scheduled my appointment for 1:50 because I wanted to get in and out. The whole procedure takes like 7 minutes. Okay? There's no reason I've been here an hour. And if that's the case, if she was running behind, why didn't anybody tell me? Because I have Kaiser. And the thing about Kaiser, before you get to the doctor's appointment, you go in, you pay your money, and then you go back and wait. So they usually quick. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm going to go ahead and get in and get out. I'm like, there's no excuse for that. When I got here at 1:30, somebody should have told me, Dr. Such and Such is running late. Would you want to reschedule? Or can you come back at a later time? That should have happened. Don't be having me up in their office waiting, buck naked, because you know they make you take her clothes off. It's cold. And I'm like, where is she at? Nobody else came in and said nothing. Not even a nurse came in and said, Miss Stokely, you got, what? We're going to be doctor's running a little late. Nobody said that. I had to walk out, put my clothes back on, walk out, and find somebody. What's going on? That totally upset me. I was so livid at that point. So then I was like, then the doctor finally comes out. I'm like, it's 2:50. My appointment was an hour ago. What's going on? And I explained everything I said to her. I've already paid my money. I've been waiting an hour. I cannot wait. Oh, yeah, and then the nurse was telling me she's not available until next month. I was like, I've already waited 4 weeks to get this. There's no excuse. I did my part. I came early. Y'all need to get it together. Somebody got to work it out. Now, okay? Seriously, I can't stand foolishness. Goodness. all it took was communication. As soon as I got there, Miss Stokely, such and such is running a little late. Do you want to stay? That's it. And I would have responded from there. But no, y'all had me waiting all crazy. So then the doctor suggests that if you want, you can bring your kids back. If you can get here before 4 o'clock, I'll gladly go ahead and see you. I'll stop what I'm doing to make sure I get you done. And I'm like, so that made me feel a little bit better. So I said, okay. So I went and got the kids. Lord, I had to go get them. Alright, y'all. I get in there. You know they bouncing off the wall. And Mira's, yay. And Isaiah's, eat, because he want a snack. And then Elijah's like, you know how little infants do, they just play with their hands and just look around. And it was so funny. So then I get there, and I'm laying on the bed, and she comes in, she has everything together. And then Amir is standing right here holding my hand, patting my arm, like, it's okay, Mom. It's okay, Mom. You gonna get a shot? I'll give you a kiss. And he kept kissing me on my forehead. It was the sweetest thing. And then she went ahead and gave me the IUD. Okay, so I'm going to get started on the procedure. I just had to tell y'all that story because it was just ridiculous. So she goes ahead and gives me the, she just gets some Benadine and cleans the area. And it actually, for me, because I had 3 kids, it didn't hurt. And also another thing that helps with breathing exercises, but that's a whole nother video. Like for your contractions, I have to talk about that at a later date. But so I was doing my breathing exercise, and Amir's petting my arm and holding my hand, and she inserts it and releases it, and it took all of 7 minutes. And I didn't have any cramping, I didn't have any pain, but I did take like a couple of Motrins before I went there. But by that time, it probably wore off because it was like 4:30 when I came and got my and I took the pills at 1. So, but I didn't have any cramping. I had light bleeding, which is normal for the next 3 months. And I may spot in between my periods, but I won't have a heavy flow because of the hormone that's in the actual Mirena IUD. So, also the strings. The strings come really, really long. She trims them and then she tucks them near the cervix. So you can actually go in and feel for them, and you'll be able to feel it. And you can have sex that same day if you want. If it's not discomforting for you, you can go back to doing your daily life. I've had it, what's today, it's Friday? I got it Tuesday, so I haven't had any pain. I still have like a little bleeding, but I just wear panty liners. It's not enough to where you need a tampon or you need a pad. I just use panty liners. And I feel good. I feel great. I have to go back in 4 weeks, so she checks it and makes sure everything's okay. I haven't had sex yet. I don't have time to have sex. I guess the one time we do, we get pregnant. That might be too much for y'all, but I'll keep you posted because she was saying, like, if you have sex in between now and 4 weeks, let me know. And that's why you go back to them 4 weeks to make sure everything's fine. And if it's discomforting for my partner or my husband, the little strings, she'll trim it even more. So, that was my experience with the Mirena IUD. I'll keep you posted for the next 4 weeks how my body changes, how it works out for me. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, bye. Okay, I totally forgot about the lawn maintenance. Okay, funny story. So, I usually, like before I had, I usually get my lawn maintenance every 4 months, and I get a Brazilian wax. It's just easier that way when nothing's there. And I get this all the time. It was something I get every 4 months. So, for my wedding, I was going to get another one for my wedding night. I don't know. So, this is a month after having Isaiah. So I go in, and I should have went to the spa. Lord, I should have went to the spa. But I didn't go to the spa. I went to the place where I got my nails done, and I got the wax, and I got my eyebrows waxed at. Though I don't have any eyebrows, but it's okay. So I went in, and then I lay down, and the lady's going. The first 4 was okay. She was doing the big patches. Okay, cool. When she got to the lip area, the force was so. I guess she did it wrong a little bit because you're supposed to hold the skin, hold it, and then lift it up. But she was just lifting it up without applying pressure to the skin, and in between, it ripped. Like the skin, it was paper thin and it ripped. I'm saying all that to say this. Okay, Post-baby, do not get any type of wax near that area for at least 3 to 5 months. And that particular area is super sensitive and still wrapped, like it's like paper thin. So if like say you wear panty liners or pads and it starts rubbing against it, you can get a rash or you can get chafing in that area. That's how sensitive it is. And it's like, you gonna put hot wax on that? Why? But I was trying to be cute and get it together. But be careful with waxing that area too soon after giving birth, because your skin down there is super thin. Like Elijah had ripped me really, really bad. It was like he ripped through the perineal. It was like this much from my bottom. And the midwife stitched it together really, really nice. And when I went in for my checkup, my doctor told me that she actually did a really, really good job of sewing it together. And I do have like a little scar tissue, and it feels like a little hard bump when I touch it. But it's fine. She said over time it may or may not. It'll go down. It'll soften up eventually, but it may or may not go away. You'll have to see. And I'm like, okay, cool, but be careful when getting waxes after your baby too soon. Caution. It was a horrible. I was crying crazy. I was like, oh my God, my wedding is tomorrow. What am I gonna do? But it actually eventually worked itself out. So Elijah got here, but it's okay. I'm just kidding. Let me get off this camera. All right, y'all. Bye.